lot of the sites here are like this, which would be fine for a smaller Class C. One of the things that I saw, you know, review-wise, was that there was too few big rig sites in here, and you know, it's just the modern age of a campground. There are some big sites in here that could be utilized, and there's more smaller sites, but if you are in a big rig and the timing's right, you could certainly score a spot in here. My biggest complaint, and it's really not a complaint, is just the tremendous amount of goat heads. Within just a few steps, she'd picked up 2 or 3. It was crazy. For Jazz, if you're going to bring a dog, you might want to invest in some of those little leather booties before you get here. See, she's learned. She steps off the paved road and it's likely she's going to get a goat head in a paw. That's just part of camping in the Southwest. Yeah, it's just Mother Nature doing her job.
The only thing that I would say is that we went to the visitor center first. They recommended the south rim in the afternoon and the north rim in the morning. So it was beautiful.
You just have to experience it in person. It's just amazing. And you know, I've seen pictures of the canyon, especially of Spider Tower, but I did not realize that there were ancient cliff dwellings in there, you know, dating back 700-800 years. So that was a plus to see those. All right, our next stop, we hope, is going to be BLM Campground, right along the shore, or right along the banks of the San Juan River. New campground for us. So. We are currently in Site 16. So we're gonna wander up to the front, pay our fee. This is a BLM campground. The fee here is $15 a night. And if you are a holder of a Senior National Parks Pass or an Access National Parks Pass, the cost for you is half off, so it'd be $7.50. So when you come down the hill, you come to this intersection and you have Group Site A, which I'm looking at. And you can see there's a water spigot there as well, faucet. And there are 2 camping loops. We are currently over in Camp Area B. And there is a marina. And they're off. His seat's wherever he wants to be.
Well, I was just meaning this side, it's cooler. You know?
He's all laid back in his kayak.
Huh. That's awesome.
So we talked with them, and they're doing a 24-mile float. It'll take them 3 nights, and they'll get out of Mexican Head.
That's
and
pretty cool.
They had originally got a permit to go 85 miles, all the way down to something. Anyways, but they decided not to. They're getting a little bit of a late start right now.
Looks like they're going to have fun.
There they go. So over here in the A loop, it's meant for much smaller van camping, very small trailers. Site 3, Site 4, and Site 5. Here we've got this little circle drive. So this is why they don't want anybody over 22 feet getting in here.
Well, it's not very tall.
Yeah, I wouldn't probably make it under that. But, so you've got Site 2, Site 1. So there's
an extra site.
Yeah, so there's just 2 sites back in here. So there's a little trail that leads just beyond the camping sites in the Loop A area, and you come across this sign. It says, in the spring of 2012, the BLM hosted a rock art recording session Over 4,000 volunteer hours were donated to document and record this important archaeological site located in the floodplain of the San Juan River. It says, please keep your hands off.
Yeah.
That's really what it says, people.
That's really cool.
Yeah. You know what you're looking at? You're looking at a kindergarten class from 1,000 years ago, or maybe longer. So this petroglyph panel, if I turn, is just adjacent to the Sand Island BLM Campground. And it's really started to fill up. And since we got here about 2 o'clock, we've probably seen maybe five trailers come in, start filling up. And of course, the group site over there, when we were over by the boat ramp, group site A came in, quite a large group. And Angie was just saying that it's a very nice evening. It's a little breezy and it's overcast, but it's probably 70 degrees. I'm walking right into the wind. There's more art over here. That, she says. Yeah, I don't think the 1968-63 you can see that a lot of it's pretty faint and some of it's more obvious. Wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah, lots of animals. Well, I think that's the antelope. That little panel that I bought. He said that he had, we've got the same, and he indicated that that's antelope. But I mean, I guess it could be sheep too. That up there looks like maybe a frog. Boy, there's really a lot here. I mean, it said thousands. Right there up at the top, and oh, I see. That's aliens. Yeah. Aliens. Yeah, then those are all kind of the same right there. But that could be a headdress. Could indicate,
What goes on with fencing more.
It's not ADA friendly, but there is a road's adjacent, so you could drive down here and look at it with get a better look with some binoculars instead of climbing it through these rocks. And of course, you have to put up a fence to try to keep people from doing what they did 1,000 years ago that we're now looking at. Yes. So let's turn it. There's a swirl. Yeah. Some old shapes there. Oh no. So Angie and I, we have driven by here a number of times.
We've been through this area half a dozen times.
Yeah, well, I mean, again, so Goose Neck State Park. Oh, bee, away from me, bee. So Goose Neck State Park is literally about, I don't know, 10 miles away, and we've stayed there twice.
Yes.
We've come through. We've passed through here on our way to New Mexico and on our way back from New Mexico several times, but we've never stopped here before. And my original plan was to stop at Goose Neck because because it's goosenecks.
It's
amazing.
fabulous.
But Angie was like, well, you know, we really ought to check out some of the other things in the area. And it's overcast today. It's supposed to be stormy tomorrow because we're really close to the Valley of the Gods. And I wouldn't want to be out there in the Valley of the Gods during inclement weather. There's a wash you have to go
we
through.
have to leave the next day. If you're going to stay a few days, it probably would be fine. But
yeah, and so we thought we'd check out this campground, and I think we'd stay here again.
oh, yeah.
And look, I'm going to turn. Here's somebody else coming in, and he'll be fortunate. There's still a couple of spots available over there.
Yeah.
But
and they have water, which
and water that's working right now. So
yeah.
so you know, for those who do not have the Senior National Parks Pass or Access Pass, $15 a night. It's dry camping with water here. There's no dump. There's no sewer. There's no electric here. So, you know, come prepared. But certainly a good place to. So if I'm going to end this video, I'm just going to say, if you like the video, you know, what do, Ange?
Thumbs up.
And of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe and follow Angie, Jazz, and I on our journey. That's hail. That's no bueno. What's up with that?